Hey everyone, how are you? It is me, Dottie Mae. It is Tuesday, April 10th, and it's 4:46 p.m. where I'm at. So this afternoon, excuse me, this afternoon I had court, and the divorce is done. Final. Finite. He is officially my ex. No longer soon to be ex, but ex. And I cried a bit today. After my girl talk meeting, I went to the cemetery and visited Heidi. Some of you may remember Heidi. I've been doing YouTube since before Heidi passed away, so I know I've talked about her in the past, and actually I did a video of when she went missing and ended up passing away. She passed away in 2012. She was my dear sister friend. She was like a sister to me, but not related at all, not even by marriage or anything. But I called her a sister. So I visited with her today at the cemetery, and I actually sat there a while, sat in my car, because her gravesite is right near the roadway or pathway or whatever, and it's in the back of the cemetery, so there isn't really any traffic to worry about. So I cried, and we talked, or I talked, and there was a squirrel that was there playing around and foraging for who knows what. And so I wondered if that was maybe her. I don't know. Do you ever wonder if your loved ones are in the bodies of animals or birds, squirrels, or other things? Anyway, so I talked for a while and cried. And then I actually sat at the cemetery until it was time for me to go to court. My court was at 1:30 downtown. And, hey, Oakley, Aspen, stop. I hate going downtown. I hate it. But, so I got there, and of course there's bunches of other couples in there for their divorce proceedings, and so ours wasn't right at 1:30, but it's so sad. I just hate divorce. Other couples were in there, and they had gotten married in 2013, 2014, and whatever, and some of them were so young, and they had custody things to talk about and whatnot, and then came our turn, and my husband was the plaintiff, so he had to read his little spiel, and I ended up starting to cry because I just don't want this, and I'm just pissed about it, honestly. I'm angry, and I got teary-eyed. I didn't totally sob or whatever. Nobody knew it or could tell, but I got teary-eyed, and I was just upset. And so anyway, he read what he had to read, and she asked some questions and asked why my signature wasn't on a particular paper, and I said because I didn't see it, and it happened to be something that he had just brought in that day, and the lady had him sign it when he got there, and of course it's like, well, then that's why my signature's not on it, because I didn't see it. So anyway, the only thing that still needs to be done is the QDRO, or the Quadro, which is the thing that entitles him to half my pension. But anyway, apparently they didn't care that wasn't done yet. So it's done, it's over, it's time to move on and accept it for what it is, even though it just sucks. When we left the courtroom, I said to him, and I don't know if I should have or not, but I did. I said, I just want you to know that I totally disagree with all of this. I think if you would have agreed to marriage counseling, we could have worked this out, but since you didn't, it is what it is. So he didn't really respond to that. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, and of course it's coming from somebody that did not want their divorce, I think marriage counseling should be required as part of the divorce process, just to make sure that the marriage is truly not reconcilable. Because I'm sure that there are some that could be resolved if both parties agreed to the marriage counseling. But like in my case, I didn't have any say. He just went and filed, and I didn't have any say. And it sucks because, but whatever. Obviously, he just doesn't love me anymore and doesn't care anymore, so it's done. It's time for me to let go of that chapter and close that book and open the new one and move forward. So I've been, I started a new class. I think I told you that already. It's called Gospel Literature, the Bible, Life of Jesus, and 4 portraits, 1 Jesus. I turned in my first paper last night. I wouldn't really call it a paper. It was just like 1 page or 1.5 page. But I'm not very confident about it. I did my reading and I did my reflection, but I kind of suck at writing, so I've also been applying to several jobs. I need to find some income because my unemployment is done. And yeah, so I need some income. Oh, and so if y'all could send me some best wishes and some prayers that I find a job, that would be great. I'm going to show you my lunch. After court, I went and got lunch. Look at that big old beastly hot dog with all the fixins. Actually, it's chili, cheese, pickles, and onions. I got that from Mad Dogs. Yes, that's the place. That's the name of the place. Mad Dogs, D-O-G-Z. They have a bunch of different kinds of ways of fixing your dog for you, but I just got the traditional Mad Dog. So that's my lunch. And also after court, I got, I don't need it, but I went and got some anyway. I got some chocolate, and I called and made an appointment to get my nails done. That's happening tomorrow. I figured I deserved a little bit of pampering. I haven't had my nails done only once before, so I'm trying a new place somewhere where my daughter goes. She recommends it highly, so I'm going to give that a whirl. And yeah, so I've been doing some coloring in a couple different apps on my iPad. One's called Recolor, and then the other one's called Sandbox Art or Sandbox or whatever. It's a color by number, and those have been kind of fun and relaxing. So yeah, that is about it. My house is full of dogs. Oakley's right over here on the back of the couch, just kind of staring at me, wondering why I'm talking to the computer, probably. Right? Anyway, so that's pretty much it, you guys. I hate the fact that I'm divorced now, but I just got to move forward and deal with it. and accept the new normal, which is me, single, and single with lots of dogs. So it is what it is. I'm going to try to get back to blogging too. I haven't done that in a while. I think I'll use my blog to write an anger letter. Maybe. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking along with me, for supporting me. Oh, I have an appointment, I believe it's tomorrow, with the surgeon to find out if I'm getting surgery or not. Getting a re-sleeve. Hopefully they can get it done before the end of April because my insurance runs out. And I did qualify for other insurance through the state of Michigan, but I don't know if that insurance covers surgery. So hopefully they can get me done before the end of April. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, cross your fingers, say a prayer, send me some good vibes, best wishes. Alright, peace and love. Smile, even if it's fake. Alright, bye-bye.